If you like running the ball in Madden 25, then you're going to love this video because I'm about to break down the best run in the game that you must add into your offense. This destroys all the best defenses in the game. Let's get into it now. YouTube, what is up? It is your boy Duke, back here from sportsgamers.com. Now, the run game has been overlooked this year in Madden 25 because in general, it is hard to run the ball. However, there's a few very under the radar run plays that nobody really runs that are really good. And the best one by far, in my opinion, is out of the single back tight Y-off flex. This formation could be found in a few different playbooks. In this video, I did pick the Chiefs. The Chiefs actually have a very good playbook right now with this new formation, the gun bunch spread nasty. Like, I actually really like this. You've seen a few competitive players like Henry run it, and I really like this formation because it has some unique routes. But anyways, getting back to the run play, this single back tight Y-off flex is really good to run the ball from because this wide zone play is absolutely crazy. Now I'm going to show you guys how it beats all the best run defenses in the game. I'm going to show you different formations, different coverages, different run defenses, all that. If you're new to the channel, guys, I do daily Madden 25 tip videos. I do gameplays as well and some college football 25 content. So make sure you subscribe to the channel for more videos just like this. Smash that like button, comment on the video. All the support does help me out a lot. So we're going to start off in cover 0. In general, cover 0 and cover 4 are the best run defenses in the game. And the reason for that is the safeties are in run fits out of these two coverages, cover 0 and cover 4. The safeties are going to react faster to the ball. What this means is when you snap the ball, their first step is forward to defend the run, whereas if they're not in a run fit, it would be back, into coverage. But this cover 0 is actually horrible against this play, and the reason for that is if you pull up the play art, you'll see that my three receivers really, they have, on the play call diagram, you'll see, look at the play call diagram. The diagram shows them going about 10-ish yards downfield on that vertical gray line. What that is that's a runoff. The runoff essentially in man coverage, the defenders in man coverage on them, they run down the field with no clue it's a run play because of the assignment the receivers are on. Now guys, if you notice, the two receivers on the left have the runoff, but only the one receiver on the right has it. So against man or cover 0 defenses in general, it's better to run this play to the left because the tight end does not have a runoff. So another nice thing about this play is you can easily playmaker it left or right just simply by flicking your right analog stick. So I'm just going to flick the right analog stick to the left to make it run left. Now one more note before we get into running this play against different defenses. I don't have anything special here. All I have is Kareem Hunt and running back. He's solid. But a lot of people have been using William Perry lately because you can put tank on him. He gets crazy spin moves. He's big. If you use the Eagles theme team, he's fast. He basically never fumbles. He's a glitch. So if you're going to run the ball a lot, man, grab that William Perry, put tank on him. He'll just bounce off all the hit sticks. He can spin. He'll be fast on the Eagles theme team. He's honestly just a cheat code. So let's just look at this against cover 0 once or twice. Guys, keep in mind, I actually have no outsiders on a lot of my players. And actually on that outside linebacker on the left, he has no outsiders. And he got destroyed there. He didn't do anything. But you guys can see I'm going to run this once or twice more, and then I'll show you the replay. If you're looking to become a better Madden 25 player and win more games, check out sportsgamers.com. This is where I post all my premium content. You get all my offensive and defensive schemes, ebooks, weekly tips, blitzes, money plays, bombs, and more. I have all the best content available at the cheapest prices available anywhere. Sign up today for as little as $9.95. Click the link in the description. I also pinned it in the comments. Let's win more games and dominate together, boys. You can't really run the man defense on this because essentially what happens is you guys can see here, the defenders that are guarding those two receivers, they don't react to the run. So honestly here, if this linebacker does, the first play, what I got 15, 20 yards. This play, what I got 6. Those types of runs, really, really nice. And this is not going to be, fluke, right? You can see consistently that will happen. Now, against cover 4, that's another really good run defense. Cover 4 has the safeties, like I said, in the run fits as well. Now, you could run this to either side. Here, we're going to run this to the right. And as you guys can see, another 5-6 yard run. But like personally, I do think the run is better to the left if all things are equal. Now, how I determine to run to which side on zone? Well, zone, the runoff doesn't matter as well. So, because they're in zone, they're not going to get ran off the ball like if they were in man defense. But what I'm doing is just I'm counting numbers. If like one side of the defense has more defenders than the other side, I'll probably just run to the side of less defenders because I'm going to have a numbers advantage in blocking. Now, in a situation like this, 3-4 odd, it's a symmetrical defensive formation, and what that means is it's the same on each side. So I got the same numbers on each side. So if all things are equal, honestly, I do prefer to run to the left. But if they're not really shifting and all things are equal, like yes, I do prefer running to the left. I don't know. I'm more comfortable. Maybe it's just me, but I am more comfortable running to the left. And you would think that that linebacker has no outsiders. That receiver, you would think he'd get killed. And he just doesn't. I mean, yeah, once in a while, no outsiders will make a play, don't get me wrong. But this run is just different, boys. You guys can see the blocking on it is really, really good. And you're probably wondering, oh, well, 3-4 odd's really good run defense. It's one of the better run Ds. The 4-3 even is good too. And you might say, well, what if somebody was to run something different, like, dollar, dime, 1-4? So in those situations, and I'm going to show you guys how it works in cover 2 in a second. I just want to show you something. If somebody's running a formation like that's real spread out, I really actually like this formation because like you can set in your audibles, there's a trap. And the trap play is actually really nice. So let me just pick, 1-4. I see something like this, I'm like, oh, wait a second, this defense is a little bit more spread out. There's slot corners. There's not really anyone in the middle of the field. I'm probably just going to audible to the stretch. Terrible run stick by me, and I still pick up 7 or 8 yards. So that's actually the nice thing about this formation is you have the wide zone, and if someone gets froggy, just doesn't have anyone in the middle of the field, you do have the 0-1 trap, and actually the HB zone weak is a decent kind of in-between run. It's not as designed to go outside as a wide zone, but it's also not as, designed to go up the middle as a trap. It's kind of like a nice middle ground. But anyways, getting back to the wide zone, let me see here. Yeah, let's just go cover 2. So let's go cover 2. This time we'll be in nickel. So like here, you guys can see, well, they got the nickel back. He's on the left of the screen, right? So obviously we have numbers on the right because when they're nickel, the nickel is the strong side, the nickel's on the left. So this time I'm just gonna run right. And you guys can see here again, good job of blocking. We get to the outside. Get it 10 yards. I mean, you've seen every run. I've got touchdowns. I've got 20-yard runs. I've got 10-yard runs. Worst I've got is like a 5, 6, 7-yard run. I've run this quite a bit now against just about every defense. So now, say they flip it. So this time they're flipping it, right? Now their nickel is on the right of the screen. Well, this is where you just want to playmaker the run. Just simply, I can't talk to you. I don't know what's going on. Flick the right analog stick to the way you want to run. I want to run left because the nickel's on the right. That means I have the numbers advantage over here. Okay, bam. I'm going to run this way. And same thing, we get good blocking, could make this guy miss, maybe score, still pick up about a good 15 yards. So, I mean, this run is like really OP. And what I like to do when running the ball is personally, I don't just straight come out in this. What I do is I'll set, my audibles. I'll go ahead and put the wide zone. I'll put like the trap and then like just a decent passing play. So, I mean, honestly, this Z curl has a decent streak. And a decent corner, I could just put it in there. And what I would do is I would come out in something like from shotgun in the Kansas City book. I'd probably just come out a bunch, spread nasty, make them worry about a shotgun, and then I'd audible down to the run from there. Makes it really difficult. Other thing about this playbook, this in particular is nice, is this has the RPO formation. So you could come out in the RPO formation, scum them with the RPOs, then audible down into the run. So like the run game definitely has been overlooked. And in general, it's harder to run the ball this year than maybe in years past. But as you guys can see, if you really dig into your playbooks, there are still some good runs. If you enjoyed this video, man, smash that like button. Until next time, it's your boy Duke, and I'm out of here.